Good morning, YouTube. Yeah, sad day today, really. You know, I got a lot of orchids, and there's always a consequence, always. My washing machine died. Yes, and now I have to buy a new one. It's always also a very happy day because I can add to the collection of washing machines already in the backyard. God damn. Um, I have some more gadgets. Yes, like this. Let me show you. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing on camera. Grow lights. Not sure how to fix them yet, but yeah, that will be for next video. Hey, there's always a little bit residual energy in this thing. Looks really creepy. Yeah, you can go here. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. I bought my very first power tool. Yes. What I wanted to do. Yes. It's Maxillaria time. Hold up. I have tenuifolia. That's a tenuifolia. These came together in one pot. This is Maxillaria variegata variation all brown, and that little thing popped up a few days ago. That's going to be a flower. First time flowering. I also have, oh, doe nou even je rotkring. Here's my latest acquisition. This is the Maxillaria chrysantha, and it has a new growth here and a new one here. And this has an obvious direction. And these three as well. That's why these are mounted. This one isn't. This would also do good on a mount, but it has a more, yeah, how do you call it? It falls evenly over the pot. Unlike these, they crawl in one direction. And when I water this one, it gets drenched all over. Same as these because, well, they make roots in these bracts, so how? They also, and I have that from experience, do not like to be disturbed. It takes a long time before they actually start growing again. And this one is a little bit of an exception because I don't have it for that long, only a few months. And it's already starting with new growth. But these tenufolias, well, I think I have them a year or so, and they only now start to grow. This one has a fresh new one. That's new. This one is starting on a few bulbs. Now, this one was really easy to mount because there weren't any roots. This one was difficult. It probably needs a remount because there's one big clump of roots. This one has the same problem. So I'm going to have to create a custom mount from these two because this one will get really, really big. Yeah, I'm gonna get these back into the grow room where it's about 20 degrees at the moment with a moisture of 85. Yeah, it's still reasonably easy to keep the temperatures up. At night it drops to about 15, which isn't that bad. I thought it was, but it isn't. And yeah, light levels are low, but not much I can do about that. Well, a lot, but well, that means buying light and construction and yada yada yada. That's the dendrochitum that came together with the chrysantha, and I bought it as an abbreviatum, and when I got it I was kind of suspicious, and I had good reason because it is not an abbreviatum, it's a cobianum. Yeah, abbreviatum doesn't have radiated bulbs, and these are a dead giveaway, really. Abbreviatum are yellow, are white with a brownish lip. The uncatum is yellow. Yeah, it gets confusing. But yay, this is not what I ordered. I like it, but what the hell? Oh, 7 minutes, I gotta get cracking. Okay, let's do stuff. My Catasetum planiceps is starting with a flower spike. Yes, that was it. I almost forgot. Yeah, these two need to be connected. I'm gonna spare you the details of the drilling and the whatnot. This has to be on there, but I need to lose a little bit. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna do first. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a bit off. Hold on. Or, well, you probably want to see me hurt myself. So, no, I'm not that stupid, come on. Yeah, this is very sharp, it's brand new, so. I haven't used it for anything other than wood. Yeah, you have to be really careful when you're working with cork and knives or saws, because cork closes up on itself when you drill a hole or make a cut, which can make your tools unpredictable. Yes, it is true. And in my hands, they are deadly weapons, really. And I have been incredibly careful the last few years, so fingers crossed I don't drill into myself or set the house ablaze, which has almost happened once. A hole drilling and tie wraps. Big uns. Can you still see what I'm doing? Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, this is always fun. Yes, let's not do that on the table, shall we? I'm gonna do that on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna pause you guys. Well, that was easy. Yeah. Ja, doe maar. And that should do it. Yes, it does. Yeah. It's not the best. Okay, that's done. We have a hole for the hook and yes, yes. Moss, lots of it. Maxillarias like to keep evenly moist. Yeah, evenly moist. But they do tolerate. It's not Monday. They do tolerate drier periods and they have to. Because I sometimes forget. Especially when you pot them up. Yeah, screw it. If it doesn't work the first time, I'm gonna cut myself. Yeah, now I have to get it out of the pot. Yes. One kant. It is in very fine bark. There is a shriveled up bulb. It grows in two directions. Yeah. And yeah, this is a good root system, I think, I hope. But it's a nightmare to work with when you mount something. Yes. That was easy. How horrible is this? Do I need to pause? it's all fine and dandy. I need to be able to spread it out. I can't mount it as a clump because that's going to start to rot. Yeah, this is all good stuff. And I'm not nearly as patient today as I was with the Cattleya in the moss plug. Yeah, this is going to take too long. I'm going to pause you. Also gives me an excuse to sit on my ass and sulk for a moment because I have to do this. See you in a bit. Okay, yeah, lost a bit of roots, but it's a branching root system. It will recover at some point. They all do. Yeah, tidy up a little bit. I'm not gonna need this one. Yeah, it's the only way you can mount it is like this, because here are the two growing points, and when it starts growing, I see one in the middle as well. But when it starts growing, I can redirect them to any point I want. Yeah, there's a tiny new growth just in the middle. The old bulb. Can I do that without? No, leave it. I got them under tenifolia as well, and well, they haven't started to give problems yet. There we go. Yeah. I made a few holes here for wire to hold up the orchid, but I will need moss on the bottom and moss on top. So this is so I can find the holes again. Yeah, let me get some water. Almost 20 minutes. This is moss straight from the boss. It doesn't need to be here because, well, no. And it really doesn't have to be a very thick layer. But again, it all depends on where you live and how much time you can spend on doing stuff. I have loads of time and I usually forget doing stuff, but yeah, I can handle my mounts. And it's usually never more than just a spray every day or every 2 days. Even in summer. Although I feed them in summer, so Uh, yeah, there's a very old bit of rhizome, and I made a hole here where the rhizome fits, so huh. Now, there we go, that's it. And now for the hard part. This is always fun. Let me do this one first. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Well, I'm going to pull the skewer out and stick the wire in and hope the wire gets the hole. It does! And the crowd goes wild. And now, very, very careful. Doe nou jongens. I'm gonna have to do the same here, but with less wire. Yes, yes, yes. Now, will it fit in between the bulbs? Well, with a little force. Now, try and turn it over. And there we have it. And that's it. I could leave it like that, but I'm not going to. Gonna drape some moss on top of the roots. Again, not too much. I'm gonna fix that with wire. Fishing line, sorry. So any new growth starting on the front will have a damp media it can start growing in. And there we have it. No, not quite. Wire, glue. Yes, because my nuts still suck. Yes, and so we need a lot of wire. Better too much than not enough. This, yeah, that should do it. A slip knot. Now, see, that's why I always attach the orchid with thick wire, because now I only have to take care about the moss not falling off instead of being in dire need of a third hand, because humans don't have that. No, we don't. It would, where would you put a third hand? Yeah, that's a good question. Where do you put a third hand? On your chest? Well, no, that would look silly if you're a woman. Extremely hilarious, in fact. Sorry, girls. Yeah, let me finish the mount before I get too funny. Yay! Can I get a witness? Do we have something to pull against? Hey! Oh. Yeah, this is the way to Amarillo, is it? That's too much. And again. And this wire doesn't even have to be that tight. And in my case it never is. Because it only has to hold up the moss. Doe maar. And 3 is the magic number. And we're going to need a bit of glue. Don't know your... crappy tools. No wet moss in your knot. Now I only need to do one thing, and that is to say oh and ah. Yeah, this will start to hang at a certain point, but I'm planning on stopping that by just pulling it back. That's the idea. But I will probably forget, and so Maxillaria cruzata on a mount, 28 minutes. Later.